Hey, what's going on, all my traders and hodlers? Welcome back to the stream. Hopefully your money and trades are staying in the green. Let's take a dive in on some Bitcoin, see how it's doing these past few days. It's been a while since I streamed. On the daily, and I guess on the 4 hour too, but on the daily it's developed a bullish shark harmonic pattern, which it got down to the PCZ twice, 2 different days, so it technically back tested it twice as support, and then it had immediate reaction after that with a 10% candle up on the day. Now we're stuck in this $55,000 range. A little earlier we had a pump. I don't know what happened to 56K, 56.5. Well, I don't know if people were anticipating Facebook earnings to have Bitcoin on their balance sheets or what was going on. But we have a battle at 55K here on Bitcoin right now, and we need to push past this and get to our target on this harmonic of 61,700, which would be this A in the pattern right here. Next target would be C at 64,866. Technically, sometimes you can use these targets as well on a bullish shark. The 1272, the 1618, and the 2618, giving us a $75,000, $83,000, $105,000 targets. But your main targets are the A and the C on the pattern. Overall, looking good. Got some bullish divergence playing out. Maybe today, maybe tomorrow, maybe the next couple of days. We will be seeing some green, hopefully, on the MACD histogram. Not even near oversold. Not even near overbought. Right in the middle at 50 on the RSI. Actually a 47.8. Let me check my audio. It's been a while. I had a few problems before I even started the stream. I don't even know if I'm live right now. Okay. What's up, film agent? Thanks for coming to the stream, brother. My music's a little low, ain't it? Can't hear it on my computer. Doesn't play through. I'm having a bunch of issues. Sweet. I hear it. Sounds good. It's loud as fuck. Sorry. One second, I'm trying to fix up my audio here. That should be good. I put it back to normal. The music is just some no copyright playlist that I found. But back to Bitcoin. We're at a 55K war zone right here. It's been just teeter-tottering. Look at that. The daily close was even like on the 55K line. Like just right there. Having a lot of trouble. But I think with this bullish divergence on the daily. We are going to see, we're going to see some price movement in the upward direction here. Yes, I do remember them. Let's check them out real quick. We just broke out of it. We just broke out on the daily. And our targets go all the way up to 0.01. Which that's not even, I mean, you got so much breathing room. Look at the all-time high was 0.0252. If it does anything like it did, if it comes anywhere near these levels, that's just going to be insane. Had a harmonic too, which never played out. It could just be it could just be that actually. 1618, 1618, 1618. Where's the 2618 and the 3618? No. Never played out. A little falling wedge here. Broke out finally, LTC to BTC, and I think, look at that, it bounced, look at that, off that resistance line of 0053, bounced right off that twice. If it makes it up there a third time, I'm guessing it's going to be going up to the 0.0068. All these altcoins are so prime. I'm really liking BCH too, but let's check another chart. ETH to BTC. Jeez. Just so solid. What the heck is all this? These altcoins are really ramping up, and if they do anything like they did in the previous cycle, then you can see that this cycle has literally just begun, because the altcoin cycle has literally just begun, because pretty much you're right here in this phase. Actually, you're pretty much in this phase right now of the altcoin cycle. If it were to play out exactly the same, I mean, you're just getting ready for liftoff, which would be right here. I don't think this would happen again, the downswing, but who knows? It actually might, because I'll show you the BTC dominance after this as well. But we're really overbought right now on the BTC. It's got a fucking long way to go. And if this is like the old all-time high, the 0.15. But I mean, if this thing even gets close to the 0.12, it's you're 2.5xing what you're at right now, which is just crazy. You can see all these support lines have been kind of playing out. Clustered there, came up, tested this line twice, broke back below it, came up, stopped again, came up to this line, stopped here, exactly on it. And there must be some more resistance here if you look left. Nothing crazy. Just, yeah, right here. These areas. And then you got this area. So yeah, all these altcoins are really gearing up, and I think Ethereum's really helping them move up. If it weren't for ETH, these altcoins would be hurting right now, because it's like ETH is the main catalyst for the alt cycle every time. .014 is a good profit on LTC, a good profit taking profits. Yeah. Let me go back there one more time just to check. .014. This zone, I mean, if I were taking profits, I'd start at like this high right here, the high of the wedge, because that's really that's one of your main targets when you're coming out of a wedge too. But at the same time, you also have an actual measured move where you go from the bottom to the top, which would put you, look at that, pretty much right in line, a little bit lower. But you'd probably want to start taking profits here, 5-10%, another 5-10%, 5-10, 5-10, 5-10. Just so you're making sure you're keeping those gains. So these altcoins are really about to do some things. The total market cap for altcoins, it was looked like it was in a little bull flag with that downward sloping channel, broke out of it, and now look at it on its way up, which the measured move, which is this whole flag right here, would put you at like 1.5 trillion, which is like a 50% jump right now. From this exact point, it's like 50% of a measure of a move. 43. And you got the bullish divergence coming, which is good here because you got a little bit of momentum, then a bigger cluster of negative momentum at a higher price. So it's really strong bullish divergence there. You have more negative momentum but a higher price. Really looking good. Total market cap, you can kind of say the same thing. Looking good as well. It kind of bull flagged off of that. Now it's coming up on the uptrend. Just got to get past this previous all-time high of 2.3 trillion. Really looking good. Got the divergence playing. You even got the RSI. So it's looking really good for the total market cap to start pushing higher. Man, here's a coin, Sol. I plotted this. Before. Oops. I charted this like right here, hoping that it would come back down and back test this zone. It did, then it crashed, so if you were to set a stop loss, you were stopped out, which sucks because then look what it did. It took off. This was a bullish cipher pattern, a harmonic, and look at that, hit all the targets. The 786 sat there for a little bit, used it as support pretty much only, then it went back to the 1618, used it as support, broke down, resistance, boom, went up to the 2618, used it as support, broke down, resistance, now it's back above it as support. You would imagine, you would wonder, is it about to go to the 3618? It's repeating exactly what it just did. So if you put on the 3618, you can see its next target would be $52 or $50 psychological resistance, anywhere in this range. Sol USD, but I would not get in a trade on this. Me personally, I don't buy something when it's up here. This is what I look for. to retest that PCZ on the harmonic to make sure you have a good trade. Yeah, I'll tell Bitcoin to moon. Phil, I just plotted this today. I actually charted it as a publication with some profit taking levels. This entry zone is a little off. You could probably swing it up to here. Hopefully it comes back down to back test it, but it's already pretty much sat at the PCZ twice. And it's about to start moving up, I think. Your first target is 195. This is another bullish shark. Pretty much the whole market, almost every altcoin you see has a bullish shark on it right now. And when something's got a bullish shark, like Ocean did in the past, look what it did. The same thing, a bullish shark on Ocean went up 300%. So that's just this market right now, and that's how volatile crypto is. You can get 300% bullish shark. The top target is at 287. So Phil is looking real good. Filecoin. But on the 4 hour we are dipping into some negative momentum on the MACD, but if you go back to the daily, as with every alt, you have positive momentum building on the histogram from a way lower low to a way higher high with way more negative momentum. And you look at the RSI, I mean, this is just set up to make money right now. This Phil coin, Phil. Phil. What coin is on the menu right here? This is Filecoin. It's number 15 on the market cap, I believe. No, Theta is. It's number 18. Filecoin. And that's another thing. In order for it to get to $286, it's going to have to pretty much double its market cap, which will put it in 20 billion and above Litecoin if Litecoin stays stagnant. So I mean, it almost seems like a far reach just because it's such a high market cap already, that there's so much liquidity that has to enter this asset in order for it to push the price up that high. But it can definitely happen in crypto with all the leverage trading. So Filecoin looking great. Ocean, I just showed you it had a shark. Well, guess what? It's got another fucking shark, and who knows if it's going to go up another 300%. This is even a bigger shark pattern on a. It's even bigger. But here's your targets, which would be a total of 450% move. But I mean, on a shark, your real best targets would be like the A and the C, but that's why C is my first target here. The A, I just kind of, go past that and just automatically go back to the fibs and the 1618 and the 2618. And on the daily, like every other coin, it is getting bullish momentum. On the MACD histogram, yeah, sharks, bears, bulls, bats, butterflies, crabs, all kinds of shit. So your first target is 198, which is a 180% move from the bottom of this PCZ. But like I said, you can really enter the trade up here because that was just a flash wick down. But this would probably be your entry, which would even push your No, your targets would stay the same. Yeah, a lot of bullish sharks in the market right now. Very, very bullish, especially on the daily with the MACD going to positive momentum. Ethereum, I don't know how I'm just getting to Ethereum, but closed at its highest high on the daily ever today at $2,751. I really see it. It sucks, but there is a bearish crab that it's potentially. I mean, it's a perfect 1618 there. You got the 886, which is actually 88833. Your 0.5 and your 3618, but it's actually 3.45, which is good enough. And you can see a potential reversal here at 2,885, but if you're getting up to 2,885, you might as well just go to 3K, right? I mean, why would it not go to the psychological resistance? Looks pretty good on ETH. Really, really good. Really bullish. It pretty much decoupled from Bitcoin for now in this alt cycle that we're, from the looks of it, we are just in the beginning of it. Yeah, if you look at this alt cycle compared to 2017, we're just getting, we're right here. This is where we're at. Look at that, it's almost the same exact thing. It's a higher high, lower high, higher high, lower high. Same pattern almost. That's funny. Yeah, we'd be somewhere in this area before the real super cycle began. And if ETH gets to these levels and Bitcoin keeps going higher, that just means Ethereum will be 0.1 of a Bitcoin. If Bitcoin's 100K, it's going to be $10,000 for one Ethereum. That's what this means. If ETH stayed the same, it'd be $5,000 if Bitcoin went to 100,000. It's nuts. Check my audio again. Yeah, Ethereum doing things, coming back down from the all-time high. It tried to go up, but it only got up a few points on the open. Uniswap, look out. We're heading to my target finally. Let's go. Hopefully we get to 50 bucks here soon. I've been saying 50 bucks in February, 50 bucks in March, 50 bucks in April. Hopefully this is the month for Uni to finally hit that 50, and I can look to start taking some profits on my trade. I bought in to Uni back here. Right in here is when I started buying Uniswap. $7. $50 the next target, psychological resistance. Also pulled off of this fib. From right here. I don't know what I was doing here, but yeah. My charts are so crowded. But Uniswap, we're looking at 50 bucks here real soon. It's almost matching Ethereum. They're like going in unison right now. My charts are so crowded with stuff. Like if you look at that and you look at Uniswap, you're like, whoa, am I looking at the same chart here? Pretty wild. Bitcoin taking a little breather, 54,550, bouncing off this 20-day EMA or 20-day MA. I keep having to do that. A 20-day moving average. And Bitcoin selling off. It almost looks like an ascending triangle forming, doesn't it? I mean, that's pretty much an ascending triangle, which would put your measured move. I'll go off this one. Nothing crazy, but it puts you at about 56.7. Hopefully that holds, and we might come back down to test this 52K area. We kind of did here, but it's just a little wick. We might have to come back down and test it again before moving higher. And I don't know what happened here. People were expecting Facebook when they released their earnings to have Bitcoin on their balance sheet, or because that happened like right around that time. And I think people were just speculating, buying a rumor. Which it's crazy because you would think the price would have fallen even more than it did when they announced their earnings and they didn't have Bitcoin on their balance sheet. But it's holding pretty damn strong. Check another coin. Yeah. I like totals. And there's the total. Always go to the daily on the total. It's too much nonsense for the 4 hour. Looking strong. Total market cap looking strong. Bullish divergence. MACD. Small momentum, big momentum, higher low. You know what that means. We going up. You know what that means. XRP broke out of that wedge. Descending broadening wedge it was in. Go to the 4 hour. Finally broke out. Whoa. Yeah. Wow, why are those targets so damn crazy? Why is it $7? What the hell happened? I don't know what's going on with those targets. They're supposed to be down here, but that's cool. Yeah, this should be like, this should be the top of the wedge. 196, $2. I don't know what happened to my targets, but each of these red lines would be that target. Jeez. Oh, man. Love it. Gotta love TradingView. Never know what you're gonna open up. You never know what's gonna be wrong in your charts when you open them up. Cool. Broke out of the wedge. Yeah. Had a little fake out here. I was all pumped up. Faked out. Dropped back down. Touched it again and finally broke out. We're still above it. So it's looking good. Looks like it's just accumulating supply now. Jeez. It looks like the supply is getting accumulated before it starts to run up. Your first target is at $2 and you can go as high as $3.25. XRP. If you're looking left, there ain't shit. This is your highest high. 150. 150 was the highest high. And we're at 134. So we're pretty much flirting with it. As with every alt, you got the bullish momentum coming on the daily. The 4 hour is just dipping into the negative momentum, typically across the board with all these alts. Sushi had a nice come up. It bull flagged, now it broke out, and that would be the measured move off of this whole flag here to the top. From the bottom to the top, you just replicate that, and that would be your measured move at to $18, and anywhere in this area, 17, 18 bucks. It does look pretty solid. You got any coins you would like to see Film Agent? Let me know. Holler in the chat. Be glad to check them out. ADA got kind of scary there for a second. It's been trading in this box for so long, since March 19th, just accumulating supply. Just accumulating supply. Then it broke down out of it bad. It got below $1. Insane on that sell-off. And Bitcoin got to 47K. Pretty nuts, but Bitcoin recovered. It recovered. Anything below that box, that was scary for ADA. Banned. Bands will make a dance. Look at that scam wick. $10.42. What? Oh my gosh. I bet if you would have set a buy order at the 200, yeah, the 200 MA, you would have got it filled and made some good money. I almost contemplated doing that one night, looking at a bunch of these coins and just putting orders at the 200 MA just to see if it would fill. That's fucking crazy. And they would have. Okay, so banned. I don't really see too much harmonic wise. It's kind of like just all over the place here. I don't really see anything. Get these stupid things off. It was in like a downwards channel here, but it broke out. Just making slightly higher highs. But this would be your target. $19, and then 23 for this move. Yeah, you can even put a box here. As long as you're in this zone, it's neutral. Above it, you're bullish. Below it, you're bearish. All this accumulation here, can't even fucking stretch it out. So it's pretty much neutral right now. That's back in this zone. But just like ADA, once you break out of this box in these bullish conditions, you're gonna see big price move up, big moves up. Like twice it happened, 3 times. Big moves up when you break out of these zones. All this accumulation, there's no sells left. The order book just disappears, just takes off. Rune. Rune tried to get back to these levels. Got rejected. Double topped pretty much here. Oh shit, what happened? My screen's gone. Okay. Pretty much double topped here. And now we're making negative momentum on the histogram for the 4 hour, but I guarantee if you go to the daily, we are, it's bullish divergence, but these are like, this is barely going down. Like the sell pressure is barely even moving. On the daily, it looks like a bull flag. A huge bull flag. I guess you can go to this one too and it'll probably match them all. No. So I'd stay off these. It broke out, came back to back test it, now it's chilling because Bitcoin wanted to sell off a little bit. But the daily's looking good, and if you were to do a measured move on this, we're talking $27, 100% move from where it's at, if that's a true bull flag. Very nice rune, but the 4 hours, so I guess it looks like that too. Just had to zoom out and look left a little bit. Looks good. Bull flag. You're so welcome. Dot. Dot has a bullish shark as well, just like every freaking coin. Except this never came back down to fully test the PCZ. Maybe it's so bullish that it won't. But it came down to test the $28 area. These next few days, day and a half, 2 days, might be a little bit of accumulating, maybe some back testing until, because it's almost down to negative momentum, and that's like with all these alts. And then you got the daily getting its positive momentum going. Next few days, probably 2-3 days for this to start playing out, and then by that time the 4-hour negative momentum should be played out, which it's probably not going to do much. It'll probably just come back down. Most of these coins will just come back down to back test a recent resistance line. The nearest resistance line, like Ethereum or support line, would probably come down to test this old all-time high. Now I gotta add another line here. It'd probably come down to test this 26.45, you know, these next couple of days, unless Bitcoin just decides to keep pumping. But does Bitcoin have bullish momentum? Yep, even Bitcoin's got the bullish momentum. Hopefully it plays out and plays out strong, and on the 4-hour, hopefully the bearish momentum underperforms, because it's a bull market. Will LRC ever recover? I don't even have that on my watch list anymore. I'm done with it. LRC. See, you're trading below this box again, and like what I just showed you in band, I believe you were back in the box, so you're at least neutral there. You're not even neutral on LRC. You're still in bearish territory. You don't want nothing to do with this below these levels. Nothing. Yeah, LRC loopering. Yeah, I wouldn't touch it till you at least get neutral or breakout buy, which is not always a bad idea. You know, you buy the breakout. LRC, whew. It mooned for a little bit there, 90 cents. Back in February. Pretty cool. LRC. DeFi. Perpetuals. Look at time. Uni, come on, get that 50 spot. Got to 44, now it's down to 42.75. So I'll keep it on ETH, because ETH's just doing work. Yes, yeah, that's a swing high, so yeah, keep that. B&B, I'll check this real quick. I don't know what happened there. Yeah, B&B got 2618 target at $920. Very bullish asset right now with the competition it's having with Ethereum. Ethereum slacking on its gas fees. Binance cheap. Pancake swap. It's like a battle of ETH and Uni versus B&B and Pancake swap. It's kind of funny. These alts are primed to go higher. They're all prime. This could be the very beginning of the cycle I was saying. I wonder what this looks like. Huh. Yeah, it was kind of different back here too, because this is kind of the beginning of all the shit coins that just got in ICOs and shit. Alright, well, I think that was a good stream. Lots of potential opportunities out there right now in the market, especially with these altcoins. They're just primed right now. If Bitcoin doesn't sell off, I think we're going to see one hell of an altcoin cycle here very shortly. Look out for Ethereum to get to 3,000 and beyond. If it follows its Bitcoin pair and does what it's supposed to do, we're gonna see some expensive ETH coming very soon. So hope you guys enjoyed the stream. Whether you're watching after, if you're skipping through, give it a like, give it a subscribe. Hope to see you on the next one. I want to be more consistent, I know, but yeah, thanks for coming, thanks for watching.